Hi there, how's it going? So in this YouTube, I'm going to introduce you to the Japanese prefectures. So let me start from the north and go my way down. The first one is called Hokkaido. Hokkaido is the biggest prefecture in Japan, and it is famous for many delicious seafood. Next comes Aomori. Aomori is famous for apples. Then comes Iwate. Iwate is famous for wanko soba. The wanko soba is a soba that's served in a kind of a unique style. There's a woman standing next to you. She's the server. She will serve you these soba noodles, but where you can just kind of eat it in one bite. And you have to keep on eating because she's going to keep on serving you until you close the lid of the bowl that you're holding. But it's very hard to close the lid because she keeps on serving it to you and you're like, oh no, when is a good time to put the lid on? So anyway, if you have a chance to go to Iwate, please try and eat wanko soba. Next comes Miyagi. And when I hear Miyagi, I remember the 3/11 where there was that big earthquake and tsunami happened in 2011. So it's kind of sad news there, but it's famous for a city called Sendai. Maybe you've heard of Sendai. They are also famous for beef tongue. Yeah, it sounds weird, but it's pretty delicious, beef tongue. Next comes Akita. Akita is famous for these kind of like an ogre or a demon called namahage. You'll get to see namahage in the winter time when there's like it's kind of like an event or a festival. But basically they are these angry looking ogre that comes up to kids and asks them, oh, have you been a good kid? You haven't been naughty, right? And kind of scare the kids so that they won't be naughty anymore. So yeah, kids usually don't like namahages. They get really scared of them. Then comes Yamagata. Yamagata is famous for very, very expensive but delicious cherries. Then comes Fukushima. So Fukushima is kind of similar to Miyagi, but they had a very severe damage because of the earthquake of 3/11. And but they have been, reconstructing things, and it's kind of getting back to normal little by little. But yeah, it's still kind of a sad news there. So besides Hokkaido, those 6 prefectures are called the Tohoku area. Then comes the Kanto area. The first one is Ibaraki. Sometimes people say Ibaragi, but the correct way to say it is actually Ibaraki. Ibaraki is famous for natto. Have you heard of natto or have you tried natto? It's fermented soybeans, so they are pretty stinky, but if you eat it, it could actually be pretty delicious too. And plus it's very healthy for you, so if you have a chance, please try natto. Next is Tochigi. Tochigi is famous for a place called Nikko. They have lots of monkeys there. And also, as a food, gyoza. Have you tried gyoza? It's like fried dumplings, but they have very good gyoza in Tochigi. Next is Gunma. Gunma is famous for kusatsu onsen. Onsen is hot spring. So we have lots of hot springs in Japan, so kusatsu is one of the famous ones. Then comes Saitama. Saitama is famous for an anime called Crayon Shin-chan. Have you ever watched that? It's about this little 5-year-old boy who's like a troublemaker. It's usually either dubbed or subtitled in other languages too, so maybe you might have seen it. But yeah, Saitama is where that anime takes place. Next is Chiba. So when you hear Tokyo Disneyland or Narita Kuko, Narita Airport, I think you usually imagine Tokyo because there's that name Tokyo in it, and Narita is also kind of known as, oh, if you're gonna go to Tokyo, you fly to Narita. But actually Narita and Tokyo Disneyland is in Chiba, not Tokyo. Then comes Tokyo. Of course Tokyo, you have heard of it, right? It's the biggest city in Japan, and also it's the capital of Japan. Then the last one, Kanagawa. Kanagawa is the second biggest city in Japan, and it's famous for a city called Yokohama. And also a place called Kamakura is famous too. It's where a big Buddha statue is, so it's like a famous sightseeing spot. So let's just stop there for now because there are still a lot more to cover. So in the next YouTube I will continue on and introduce you to the other prefectures in Japan. Alright, so please look forward to the next one too. Goodbye.